All right. So I'm gonna try to do a replay analysis for you. I'm not the best, not the worst. Hopefully, I can tell you something of value, and if not, then oh well. Almost just a lucky goal. Good challenge by your teammate. Oh, lucky bitch. Good shot. Um, if you start pointing your card down, your nose down just a little bit here, you get way more power on it. Like everything else was good, but instead, because like at this point you're already meeting the ball. Like once you're here, like you're already meeting the ball. You can stop boosting, like maybe a little bit, but you're already on the path. You see the defender not going up. Now is the time. At this point, you start looking at how do I want to shoot the ball? Because let's say that this guy does get a good recovery and he can, he can play on net. Now you need to get a powerful shot somewhere that he can't. You kind of get fortunate with the play, but let's assume this guy's really good and he's going to try to stop you. You need to put your nose down and you need to aim. You need to either aim here or you need to aim here. But good goal. It worked out. So I'm kind of curious about the positioning here. Like, so you're winning, right? Your team has possession. So there's really no need to go back. Um, I guess my thing is why. I wish I could turn the camera. But I'll work with what I have. I don't understand why not flip here. You, like, you need some more urgency, so you just kind of like are watching the play, which is fine. But you need to learn to multitask, and you need to multitask really, really fast. And so this kind of watching the play is fine. Watch the play. You're not in any danger, so you can chill. But that doesn't mean that you aren't still moving fast, right? Flip here, grab the boost, go up the wall, turn, do this, but do it faster. It worked out. And again, it's one of those things, like, it's not necessarily bad that you waited. But once you get to higher and higher levels, this is what differentiates people from, Diamond 3 and Champ 3, or Diamond 3 and Champ 2, is the less you wait around, the faster you go, and the faster you're able to go while also watching the play and making good decisions, the better you are. And you combine that with consistency of touches, and there's how you rank up. How fast are you moving to the right position, and how consistent are you touching the ball and not whiffing? And boom, you have improvement. You have ranking up. It's a pretty simple equation, but easier said than done, obviously. Good shot. So this is one thing, and I've been playing around with this. I don't really like pushing up on twos. I do it all the time out of bad habit. But I think in twos, it's always better to go for boost. And watch the ball. If the ball goes to their side, you grab boost and go upfield. If the ball comes like towards your side, left or right, you turn and go to goal. And then hopefully your teammate rotates behind you and you move out, blah, blah, blah. But this is always dangerous, specifically for reasons like this. Essentially, when you push up on a kickoff, you're saying, I want a lucky play. I'm hoping that we get a lucky play. I'm looking for a free goal. And I'm okay compromising our defensive structure for that chance. And that's fine. I mean, they come in clutch, kickoff goals. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying understand what you're doing, which is I'm betting that we're gonna get a lucky kickoff. It's gonna stall, and the opponent's also not gonna come, and I'm gonna get a free goal, or I'll be able to take possession or something like that. And then that's not even a free goal, but you're sacrificing your defensive structure for chance. And I feel like the best way to rank up consistently is to take away those variables like that. Like there's no reason to compromise your defensive structure for the chance of a lucky goal. But I do it all the time too, so who am I to talk? Not bad. Really good touch. Really good recovery too. I think you beat him here. Or at least 50. Maybe it's not the best. But I think if you jump here, you have 46 boost. I think you're 50ing him, and it's very possible that goes in the goal. You kind of like let him take the ball back when I don't think you need to. You have speed. He's compromised. He's lost his possession. He's now fighting you, and I think that you kind of let him have it. Boost wasn't there. It's fine. Here, one of those things, consistency. If you touch the ball this way, like on the right side, the ball goes way downfield, and you now have no longer have any danger. The way you touch it, still it doesn't. You don't alleviate anything, right? The touch is kind of worthless because you know there's an opponent over here. This guy just turns and gets back onto the ball. You essentially pass him the ball, and now your teammate's compromised. You're out of goal. There's a teammate midfield, and he's ready. He's looking to score, and this guy's about to pass it to him. Yeah, I mean, it worked out for you guys. It's one of those things, once people start getting better, like, that just won't fly. Ooh, unfortunate. We'll just chalk this up to backflip of shame. It looks like just misinputs, which is fine. It happens. You know, you can't be upset about that. Jump earlier though. That's the only thing. It's like if you jump earlier, you're fine. I think contesting is the right decision here. But jump here. You know, once you see it go up, there's no reason to hesitate on this because all that will happen is he's gonna double tap. That's all that's gonna happen. Unless you challenge now, he's going to score on you. Or you're gonna get a lucky jump and predict where the double tap is going, but that's really, really hard to do. So yeah, just earlier is the better here. Misinput, obviously, when he scores. That's fine. Yeah, happens to the best of us. God, this game is 8 minutes and 55 seconds. I won't do the whole thing. I'll do the whole thing if you wanna watch it. Good contest, a little earlier. It's fine. Oh, what a bump. Yeah, that's smart backing off of. There's no reason to force that. You're just hesitating just a little bit. You just need to be a little bit more confident. Wow, that was a dope bump. Yeah, a little bit more confident on some of this stuff, and you'd be fine. Good contest. Okay. I don't mind this. It might be a little confusing for your teammate because the problem is that if you confuse your teammate enough to where he comes out of far post, now you have most of your goal exposed. And let's say that this guy does beat you and gets it by you, and your teammate got baited because he thought he was next to go, and you rotated early. You cut off rotations. Now your defense is compromised. And for what? Because this isn't dangerous, right? You have time to get to far post here, and you get boost pads. So it seems more threatening than it is. But you have to understand, like, this guy just wants to go get mid boost. You have to understand that it's really not that threatening. Like this, you're safe right now. You're cuddly. This is cuddly time. Look at cuddly time. You really don't even need to cut that guy off. There you go. Way to get back. Far post. Beautiful. That's what I mean. If you did that any different, you would have not made that save. That's not a bad touch. Don't go. Don't go. That's fine. You gotta get, like, this is just practice. You gotta get good at this. You gotta get good at reading these. It sucks that you missed, and you are the defense at this point, and it's one of those things. Even if you hit the ball, are you scoring? is the question. Because I don't think you're scoring, even if you hit the ball. It's not gonna. You're not passing it to your teammate. He's in front of you in their corner. The only way that that ball goes is off the backboard. And hey, you got 52 boost. Maybe you get it. I think this guy beats you to it if he reads it. But you throw away all your defense for this touch, and this touch was not worth getting rid of your defense for. Bang. Let's see. Power slide. So once you see this right here, I don't like this. I think you go back towards your corner, your right corner. And the reason I say you do that is because you know this is not going in, right? This, you got to get perspective, right? That's one of the biggest things. If you're not in danger in this game, your job now is to get perspective and figure out what the best play is, right? You got to make a play. And the only way you can make a play is by zooming out and getting perspective. And so you want to find a position that's safe, but also gives you the widest field of view of the field, the widest range of view of the field. And so where you are right now, look at what are you seeing? You're not in danger, right? But now, because if you're here, if you're behind your teammate, you just come over here and you bang it this way, instead of this weird angle where you have to hit a perfect power slide. Not really a perfect power slide, but you have to make a more awkward touch. Instead of being here where you have full view, you know where both your teammate is, your opponents are, you can see where the ball's going, you have more than enough boost to get to the ball, and it makes the clear way easier. And that's all from seeking perspective. Because you could tell that hit wasn't going in. If it was going in, you know, then you panic and you hope your teammate makes a save, or you hope that you have some good shadow defense. But this just makes it unnecessarily more. It makes it more difficult unnecessarily. The route you took, and they end up scoring. Yeah, this would have all been avoided if you just went the other way, and you went to the back corner to look up range and perspective. Fine though, it happens. It happens. Looks like this is gonna be an OT, huh? Good 50. Teammates there. Good clear too. You catch this? Nice. Close. It was a good try. It was a good try. It's definitely what you want to do. Not the play. Not the play. Here, once you're here, so jump, turn, because if you jump here, the ball's going to be right next to you. It's not going anywhere if you jump here. You jump, you turn your car, and then you flip this way, and you try to really actually give it to your teammate. You don't want to flip it to the opponent, you want to flip it to your teammate. And you could totally do that. It's a little more mechanical, but that's what you're looking at here. Yeah, it's whatever. It happens. No lag. Good shot. Good shot. Defense should have had that, but you know, got to capitalize on their mistakes. That's what this game is about. Just because they fucked up doesn't mean the goal's good, or doesn't mean the goal's bad. Yeah, man, you got to go faster. Like, that's the biggest thing I'm seeing, is you're hesitating. Why this is an easy read. You see where the ball's going. Like, once your turn, this is a good turn. The ball, you know where the ball's going. You need to have it instinctual to read these types of bounces. This isn't a hard bounce to read. And you need to be up way quicker than him. Because the goal's wide open. I can't tell. I think that, actually, I don't think the goal's wide open. But you definitely beat this guy. Then this guy turns and it's a 2v1. And then you hit the ball hard enough, it rolls through corner, and you go for the demo, and your teammate scores. But you got to be faster than that on these wall reads. Like that needs to be a priority in terms of getting better. Teammate misses the save, but you know, you also could have stopped that play from happening. Good kickoff. So you lose kickoff here. So understand that since you lost kickoff, you lost priority of mid boost. You don't get mid boost if you lose kickoff. You go play defense. You lost, therefore you don't get boost. You go play defense because all this extra time where you could already be over here by now. You're over here when the ball is mid, your teammate is in a 2v1, all because you wanted mid boost when you lost kickoff. Instead, you could be here right now. A fortunate miss, but again, these this is how you get better, and this is how you rank up, is by not you have to assume that people of the higher ranks are going to beat you. They are going to hit these shots. They're going to hit these open goals that you're allowing them to have because you're giving up your defense, your defensive structure. It's a good shot. You probably could contest a little earlier. So let's see. So you see your teammate miss. So I know you want to play patient here. You know you're last man back. I don't think going up this high up the wall is really good. You're kind of ball chasing is really what's happening. You're just following the path of the ball. You're not thinking, where is the ball going and where do I need to be? Because you stay on the ground here, let it bounce off, and then you jump here instead and you push it out that way. You jump off the ground and push it out that way. Or you just catch it right here, right? Or you 50 them here. Instead, you go so high up on the wall, chasing the ball, then you have to come all the way down, and by the time you're all the way down, instead of being on the ball, which you could have been, you're in this awkward position and goal, and they just have all of the angles they could shoot on you. Not bad. Close. It was a decent shot. You had a good power on it, good angle. Doing a decent job not wasting boost unnecessarily. Bad touch, it's fine though. Don't go for it. Nice. What the fuck? What was that, bro? Sorry. Momentum is a currency. Just remember that. You give up your momentum like that, not bad. Go for a bump, bro. Like, okay, so he saves this, right? At a higher level, this is not a goal. What is a goal is if you realize, oh, that ball's going slow enough, I can get in front of it, turn off ball cam, and you headhunt this dude. And then if you hit him, it's a goal. If not, he saves it. Luckily, he whiffs. But you don't, like in your mind, do not think, oh, I did something good. Think, oh, I got lucky. And that's fine. You took advantage of bad defense. But you got to start securing this shit. You got to start making it that there's no other option than the ball going in. Like even if the defense tried, they can't save it. Okay, okay. What do you got? Close. I mean, they double committed. Your teammate could have been a little bit more on the ball there. Way to get the boost. They're doing a lot of... It looks like you're practicing the whole like turn your car and then flick and then flip, which is good, right? You're turning way too much and turning way too early. You kind of want to get closer to do that. Because it's fucking up your accuracy. It would be better for you not to do this and just fly at the ball and hit it. You'd get a more powerful shot than do this mess up your angle, and mess up all your power. Like you gotta, it has to be good timing. And I see you're practicing, which is fine. Everybody starts somewhere. But you want to wait until a little bit closer. You want to make sure that you're on target first. Like you don't need to turn here to hit the ball. It will give you more power if you do it correctly, but the way you do it makes it a worse shot. So just get a little bit closer and turn less, and then flip right, like almost right as you get to a ball. If you watch pros do it, they do it like snappy. You almost hardly ever see, like it's barely a rotation and then they're flipping. And it's just enough to allow the main focus of the main point of contact with the ball is the corner of the car. The way you do it, it does add some power, but you just lose all accuracy in the process. Because that's a goal if you're accurate. Overtime. All right, let's see who wins and loses. I believe in you, dog. No. You don't get this 50, bro. Not with this aerial. Like, he hit this shit into you. You're very off with the read. You're really off with the read. And that's, again, it's fine. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying, this needs to be better. You have to be able to read this shit. Luckily, he hits it into you, and you get a miraculous 50. You're up slow. This guy should score here. Like, he should be here and hitting it down and scoring on you. Nice. That guy was scoring for sure. That was a really good play. So where's your teammate at? Because I don't think you know where your teammate is right now. Who do you think right now? Because I can hear your teammate, so I know where he's at. Based off of where you think your teammate is, who's? Is it better for you to touch the ball next, or is it better for him to touch the ball next? Probably would have been better for you. The way he touched it. Oh, wow. Snappy hat flip. That was awesome. That was, like, beautiful. That was, like, crisp as shit. Oh. You got to flick earlier. Like, this is one of those things. Once you start getting to higher levels, it's like almost the second the ball gets on your car, it's almost always better just to flick unless you can see both opponents. So since you can only see one opponent, honestly here, I flick as soon as I get the ball, or I double jump, right? That's another thing. Double jump and then drive forward and demo this guy and score. But you're not fucking highlighting, you know, you're not gonna fucking wave dash and then flick it and stuff. Like, that's just not happening. Power shot, nice. Oh, close. I mean, that's definitely worth going for. A little bit faster, just a little bit more confidence. Oh no! Jesus Christ, dude. The flip was unnecessary, and so I've said this before, is like, when you flip, you have to realize that you are just full committing to whatever the fuck you're doing. And that's not always a good idea. It's not always an idea to full commit to a direction with no ability to change course, right? Because even if you want to use boost to change course, it's only slightly. You're going supersonic with that flip. You flip when you know exactly where you're going and you know that you're okay taking a second to get there without any ability to change direction. And that's a commitment. Like, that's a big commitment. And so this is a prime example of committing without really understanding, like, wait, why do I want to commit this direction? Why do I want to get to that particular angle? Because you just about ungled that shit. a little bit. Good challenge. Not bad. Oh, there it is, game. Damn. Yeah. Confidence is something I definitely see. You're just really you're getting to that point where it's like, not only do I know what to do, but I also know that I'm confident enough to do it correctly, and like that's huge. And so keep working on it. Committing is another thing, and also committing like unnecessary flips. You do unnecessary flips all the time, and that's you just have to realize that there's a cost to that. Breaking down defensive foundation, that's another thing. Like it's not always good. Uh, Getting a goal is not does not equal getting scored on, right? Getting scored on is substantially worse than not getting a goal. And so this is something it's like Call of Duty people where all they want is kills and that's all they care about is kills. It is better to have a strong defense than a strong offense because your opponents will make mistakes and they will give you free goals if you play defense. It will happen. It's not always worth going and getting a goal for no reason. And that's like an important lesson. It's just better not to score than get scored on. It's so much better. It's like infinitely better to just not get a goal than get scored on. I don't care if the ball's rolling in front of their goal with nobody around it. If it leaves your net open and you can't get there without 100% certainty that you're not going to get countered attacked and scored on, it's not worth going for because you will have it fight another day. You live to fight another day because getting scored on is just so dangerous in this game because it leads to steamrolling, lucky goals happen, all that thing. So not bad, not bad. Work on confidence, wall hits. Try to keep working on your power shots and work on your speed and reading angles and yeah, you got this, dude.